It's comedian versus comedian versus comedian, with the Pack Theater's Curtis Smythe taking on pilot actor Aaron Michael Marsh and Chirac's Jay Washington in 2016 Year in Review Trivia. This is Trivia with Buds. It be. Happy holidays and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. This is your host, Ryan Buds. I'm a comedian, trivia host, actor, segment producer on different TV shows like Crashleets on Nickelodeon and Ridiculousness on MTV. I'm an associate producer on that show. And I am sitting in my car recording the intro to this podcast. This is a very special episode because it's the last podcast of the year. That's right. It's our year 2016 in review episode of the show. I have three funny friends on to talk about all the celebrities who died and other funny things like Kim Kardashian getting robbed in Paris. You're going to love it, and we're going to get to it in just a second. But I did want to talk about the amazing holiday season and the great Christmas I just had. Christmas was yesterday, everybody. I can't believe we're already done with Christmas and Christmas Eve and all that good stuff. I got some amazing gifts. I got a set of Ninja Turtles dressed as wrestlers, which were like toy convention exclusives that my wife found for me. They're now available at Walmart if you want to grab some of your own. But it's like Leonardo as John Cena, and Undertaker is Donatello, Macho Man is Michelangelo, and Raphael is Sting. So four of my favorite wrestlers and the Ninja Turtles finally combined for an amazing set of action figures, and I am very excited about it. So thank you to my beautiful wife for that amazing gift this year. I also got some really fun stuff like some Whittaker glasses, which is my favorite beer from Belgium, and a couple bottles of that. And we had a great time. We watched a lot of holiday movies on Christmas Eve, watched Christmas Vacation, as I do each and every year since I can't even remember how young. And then we watched Christmas Story, which we own both of those on Blu-ray. So it was fun not having to watch them on TV, getting the full effect, and hearing Chevy Chase say tap dance with Danny fucking K without it being blanked out, which is one of the best lines in the movie. Noticed a lot of fun stuff this time around. Randy Quaid's character, Cousin Eddie, puts 6 bags of dog food in the cart at Walmart, which I never noticed before. And one time Clark puts a light bulb down and Eddie smashes it with a bag of Old Roy, 40-pound bag of dog food. Very funny stuff. Shout out to the Brennans if they're listening, Amanda and Ryan. They're players at the Moose Den in Glendale. They had very awesome Christmas sweaters last week, and they weren't there tonight. So I wanted to give them a shout out. They said, "Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?" And the other sweater said, "I don't know, Margot," which are, again, two very funny lines from Christmas Vacation. Christmas Story, as great as it always is, on the Blu-ray. And then I woke up on Christmas morning, and I thought, I'm going to put on a movie that's not necessarily Christmas, but is a good time. And that movie was Sister Act. That's right. Whoopi Goldberg, early 90s. She was in the top of her game, and I watched me some Sister Act. And then Netflix was kind enough to play Sister Act 2 as soon as one was over. So I watched both Sister Act movies almost all the way through. And boy, what a day of Christmas miracles that was. We got the kid a lot of fun stuff, and she mostly has been playing with this giant tray of fake money I got her, and she puts fake money in her purse, and she goes fake shopping, which is adorable. And it's been a great holiday season. I hope yours was amazing too. And this is the trivia portion of the podcast. Now that I've talked your ear off about the holidays, listen up for an amazing battle in quotes from 2016, stuff that happened this year, and celebrity deaths. Coming up right now with Curtis Smythe, Aaron Michael Marsh, and my good buddy from Chicago, Jay Washington. This is the last podcast of the year. Listen for the listener quiz at the end of this episode to win something amazing. Here we go. Here in Sherman Oaks or Studio City? Is this Studio City?
Studio City.
Studio City, California, with three good friends of mine, Mr. Curtis Smith. How are you, Curtis?
I'm good until you get my name right, Smythe.
It is Smythe?
Yeah, it is Smythe.
Oh, like Smythe, like Kingpin's helper.
Like Patty Smythe, the singer.
I'm going to need a Marvel reference, Curtis, to make this work. All right, that's Curtis Smythe. Is it Smythe?
Yes.
Have I been calling you Smith all these years that I've never said your name out loud before into a microphone?
It's okay.
Very good.
It's all right.
Sitting next to you is Mr. Aaron Michael Marsh. Is it Michael or is it Mikhail?
It's Mikhail.
It is Aaron
Myers.
Mikhail Marsh.
Yeah.
Myers. And sitting next to old AMM is my friend Jay Washington. What's up, Jay?
Hey, this is the easiest name. You can't get this wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure, you'll be surprised.
And Jay's a black guy. Should I not say that? Okay, very good.
I think it's kind
And
of
Curtis Smythe may, I'm not sure. So this is this is the first time I've ever had 3 good pals at the same time on the podcast. Thank you guys so much for doing this. This is kind of a last minute thing. I said I want to do an end of the year podcast about 2016, and we threw it. I threw that on a Facebook status, and you 3 commented and said I'd love to do it. So thank you so much for doing it. This is the day before it comes out, and we have just a few days left of 2016. How many more celebrities are we going to lose this week, you think?
2.5.
It's about 2.5, right? Maybe those 2.5
Even
men.
midgets going?
Maybe
How do you
2.5
get the half?
men.
That's
Or you're saying
exactly
Carrie Fisher's half out?
She's half out.
she's
She's got
half
1
out.
foot in.
Oh, boy.
Carrie Fisher's already got 1 foot in, so the Grim Reaper's like, look, you need to quit on playing.
I seriously think someone needs to look at Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
He's not right in the head.
And he's got blonde hair. He's hanging out with Trump.
He
So what
looks
is that?
like one of the Golden Lords from Media Man.
There you go. It's always fun to
Lords.
start out a 2016
Lords.
wrap up with a Meteor Man reference. Right on time, Jay Washington. A little bit about you guys and how I know each of you. We'll start with you, Mr. Curtis Smythe. Curtis, I met you at a couple of my trivia nights. You started coming to a place called the Moose Den, which we did a podcast live from last week with my good friend Dave Swan in Glendale, California. Curtis, you were an avid player. You used to just kind of come hang out, and that's how we met, correct?
Yes, I moved here to L.A. A little bit over a year and a half ago or so.
You've only been here that long?
Yes.
So I've known you like the entire time you've been out here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very
And I'm a
good.
big trivia
Freak,
guy. And you do pop culture, and
Yeah.
I just right up my alley, and I live like 10 minutes away.
Wait,
And
so
you
you're
live-
a ringer.
Yeah. So he's a ringer.
Okay.
He is familiar with the brand. Aaron.
Oh, okay, so he knows what's going to happen. All right, all right.
Aaron, Mike, Mr. 3 Names. Why don't you look into my website? Curtis is here, and he is he's been playing for a year and a half. And you've played at a couple different places. You played at Malibu Family Wines when I was in Sunland at the golf course over there, and you played the Moose Den in Glendale. So I want to thank you very much for being such a.
Hey, thank you for having me, man. I
Of
appreciate it.
course, and you're an improv guy. You have an improv background. And you're taking classes right now. Are you on a team?
I've been doing the improv since high school.
Okay.
I'm over at the Pack Theater
Yeah.
up there on Santa Monica. I'm doing stuff at UCB.
Very good.
I'm trying not to pay no money for class.
No money for class. That's the way to go. And it is expensive. I mean, like a whole improv, if you took all the classes that they offer in an improv school, that could be what? $5 to $10 grand probably?
Well, you're talking,
More?
I mean, shit, going back to Atlanta, I mean, like that's like $200 every level.
I heard they call that Hotlanta. Is that true?
That's they don't call it that no more.
Not. Oh, okay, very good.
They
the
stopped that
widest
when,
question.
They stopped that when Freaknik died. Freaknik was a time period where titties were just everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere.
Jay, I need you as like a guy to educate me on the South. Whenever I'm like, what is going on down there?
I feel
And then
like
you
I
kinda
should be
hop
your
up.
black Wikipedia every time you ask a question.
My Blackopedia.
Your Blackopedia.
Or my Wigapedia.
Oh, no.
Can I say
Yeah,
that?
that'll work. Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah, that'll work too.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you said it. I gave it. It's too late now. You said it. We can't go back. I mean,
No, we're fine.
There's no way I could possibly edit my own podcast. Aaron Michael Marsh, you are a stand-up comedian I met at Flappers Comedy Club, I believe, when you were working there.
Yes.
Right? That's
Working
kind of
the
how we
door.
became friends.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. And you did a little something called a show in
Yes.
around not too far from here. What was the name of that show? It was
Corky's?
like Corky's. Are you still doing that?
No, that's been gone for almost a year now.
Gone for a year. What happened there?
They said if we don't increase the sales,
Yeah.
we're going to have to go. And I said, I don't want to try to push the sales too hard, so I walked away.
Oh, that sounds a lot like every comedy show of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, hey,
Classic comedy
yeah,
death.
they're like, wait a minute, we're not making as much money as we could. Let's
Yeah,
get rid of
and-
this comedy thing.
Exactly. And you're like, oh, but I didn't want to actually get in the business of it all.
Sure, yeah.
oh,
you
that's
wanna
all.
get
This
that
all is about is the business.
I understand that. That's why I didn't even cause a fuss, because you're like, oh, that makes sense. But I don't want to be in the business of getting people into a diner.
Exactly, because it is. I watched the movie. I watched some movie recently about a limo driver. It might have just been. I don't know who.
Did they film
Oh, I
there?
know
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm
about. It's called
What is that called?
The
Chauffeur?
limo.
The limo.
It's no, seriously.
That's guessable all of a sudden. Is it called the limo
Let
driver?
me check Wikipedia
It's
real
the guy
quick.
who plays. He's in a Watchmen.
Yes, I don't know that actor's name either, but I know who you're talking about.
There's
know
8 people
yes.
in Watchmen. I mean, there's
He played.
He's not the blue guy.
He played the owl, right?
He's the owl.
Yes.
okay.
He ends up
Whoever
in
that
that
dude is.
Corky's diner at the end of the movie after he's done this long, crazy limo drive
saw that
night.
movie.
He's sitting there, and I remember sitting watching the movie and going, I've done stand-up behind that wall. You know what I mean?
It definitely looks like a sad diner for a lot of movies. There's no way to make that place look happy.
Oh, yeah. But now, what are you up to in terms of stand-up comedy? What's new on the horizon for 2017 and double M, as I called you earlier, Aaron Michael Marsh?
Last month I filmed my first pilot. I'm very excited for that. I can't say much more than that sentence for
Can
it.
you say what type of character you are? Or not even that?
I don't even know if I can say that.
You are a character in a pilot.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That was
Are
great.
you a pilot in a pilot?
No.
Oh, that would be great.
I can say
How many
that.
people- I wonder how many people are in that club. They're like, I played a pilot in a pilot.
Everybody from the show Wings.
Oh,
Hilarious.
I enjoy that.
Is that counts as a point, right?
That's a point. That's
yes.
a little Nantucket air humor for all our Martha's Vineyard listeners. Sitting to your left and my right is my oldest friend in the room, Jay Washington. And not oldest like you're old.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, God,
I think I'm older than you.
I believe you are.
You think so?
I believe Aaron is because he just shaves his mustache and beard. Like I
Oh,
believe.
yeah. You had a mustache on Facebook yesterday.
See?
Yeah, I had a one-day mustache. It was great.
Mustache tattoos. I think the pilot is that Sons of Anarchy spinoff I've heard so much about.
No, it had nothing to do with that. Wait, how old are you, Jay?
36.
Okay, I'm 34. I'll be 35 in 2 weeks. So
Guys, I am
I-
59 years old. I didn't know if you can tell.
But you sound
yeah,
like you're
man.
24.
Look at his hairline. Look how it just keeps going further and further back. I look like a game show host more and more every day.
you do.
I look like my name's Wink.
Don't you shit on Wink Martindale.
Wink Buds.
Wink butt
That sounds like
good.
a
WB.
that sounds like a butthole trick I do in a pornography film.
Give it up for Wink.
Wink Buds.
Give it up for Wink Butts.
Jay, I've known you since our time in Chicago. I think I met you at Riddle's open
Yes,
mic on the
yes.
south side of Chicago.
Yes, you did before you
A club
quit.
one of the only clubs. Oh, since I quit.
Since you
One of
quit.
the only clubs I've been banned from in
You're
my
banned from.
entire comedy career.
But you're banned for a good reason for standing up for yourself.
That's right.
So, I mean,
And
I
I
don't blame
very
you.
rarely do that. I usually hire like a professional wrestler to do that for me, and that would have come in the form
That
of
would have
you.
come to me.
You were a pro wrestler back in the day named Trauma.
Yes.
You don't wrestle anymore.
No,
You can, right?
I can.
You can.
I can. The last
you
show I did.
will right now.
Damn it! This
You're going to beat
podcast-
anybody in this room.
This podcast got real interesting. You know, I've done it for 15, 16 years, and last show I did was in June of last year.
Yeah.
And people keep asking me, yo, are you going to get back in the ring? And I was like, it don't pay enough right now. I could.
Yeah.
I could. Like, I started training. I had went back to a training course with Rikishi.
Oh, yeah.
Rikishi has a school out here.
Yeah.
And my dumbass had a mild concussion after that because I hadn't been through actual training courses in a while.
Yeah.
And I was going to go back after the 2 weeks when
Yeah.
I was cleared to go back, but then my schedule picked back up. So it was like, I'm out here to work. I can't put that off for this. So
Jay, have you named some of the most famous wrestlers you've been in the ring with?
the Naturals, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Badass Billy Gunn.
Oh my goodness.
Who else?
For the wrestling listeners,
Yeah,
they're going to
there's
be very
a bunch
excited.
of others, yeah.
Aaron just
That's
threw
us.
his
I
fingers
had
up.
I had to tell Jimmy Superfly Snuka after the show, get your drunk ass away from me.
Sure.
I was gonna say, did
I
he
heard,
try to kill you?
I heard he tried to murder you.
No, he's an
And
alcohol.
lie about it.
He was a raging alcoholic.
I think he still is.
He still is,
Yeah.
even though he's got like a couple months left to live. God rest his.
Oh, he might be this week.
Ooh, maybe that's somebody who's going to die in the next
Oh,
6
But
days.
yeah, he's
That
but
would
yeah,
not be
he
a
was
shocker.
like so drunk and he was hugging everybody. I love you, brother. You're my family, brother. And we're
Really?
like, man, if you don't get your drunk ass away from me, because like my inner hood part came out, was
Sure.
like, I don't give a shit how much of a legend you are. Get your drunk
Yeah.
ass away from me. But
Oh,
nah,
man.
I've wrestled with so many people and done so many shows with so many people. It's been
Yeah.
ridiculous. And a bunch of my buddies now are currently in TNA wrestling and in
Oh,
the
nice.
WWE. So
And are you like? When's the last time you had a proper match? Like how long ago was that?
a year,
About a year ago.
Year
Okay.
ago.
Very good. And are you still what you would call yourself an avid wrestling fan? You still watch it?
I'm
product
not
and
that
stuff?
much avid. I watch it because my buddies are on TV, so I get
Yeah.
to support them guys. Like it's back. It's at home this next 2 days.
Yeah.
They're in Chicago, so it's like kind of upset that I couldn't be home to be there.
I might
You know,
be going to the Raw Holiday Live show on the Friday.
Where is
like,
it?
Staples Center.
Oh,
it's like the Raw Christmas show or whatever.
I'll probably hit somebody up
Yeah,
and see if
looks
I can.
cool.
Get,
Yeah, it
I'll
should
hit
be
somebody up see if I can get to
I've
it.
actually never been to a house show, so I'm excited.
House
to
shows
really?
are very
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
very
yeah.
fun. They're way more fun than the actual TV tapings because they're
they-
loose. It's looser.
Yeah,
It's not a
exactly.
full production. So
I've been
Uh,
to
fe-
one WCW house show
Yeah.
back in the 90s, and that was a hot mess.
Oh,
I
was it?
assumed it wasn't recent.
Oh, no. It was not. It was back in the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
when I was in college in Arkansas.
There
So,
you go. And Jay, speaking of big productions, you've been in a few, like Chirac. That was a big movie.
yeah, man, it was
starring
great.
old Terrence Howard.
Actually, no.
Terrence Howard's not in that movie?
No, you confuse your black people for real.
Nick Carter?
It's Nick Cannon.
Nick Carter's a white guy.
He's a white
Yeah,
guy.
that's a
Nick
white guy.
Cannon. I swear to God, I've seen the trailer for this movie and Terrence Howard's in it.
I really want to discuss your whiteness right now, Ryan.
God.
We've never had, in the years we've known each other, we've never had a discussion on your whiteness and my blackness. This is going to start right now.
All right.
It was Wesley Snipes,
Yes.
Nick Cannon,
Aaron Carter.
and fuck no, Tiana Paris, Samuel L. Jackson, Angela Bassett, John Cusack. So yeah,
All in the same movie?
all of
Yes.
this, yes.
And Jay.
How are you going to tell them apart, Ryan?
I don't know.
and
I
it was
know
a
who
whole
John
lot-
Cusack
and there
is.
was a lot more than just what I named in the movie.
I just
So-
read a Wikipedia entry on John Cusack, so I'm familiar with his career.
Oh, good.
And
He's a super cool dude.
he was
so.
pretty cool.
Dave Chappelle's in it for a scene.
And
Oh,
this was
shit.
I'm going to probably get this wrong too. Was this an Amazon movie?
Yeah, it was Amazon's
That's
first
right.
movie.
Amazon's first big movie.
Yes.
You had a big role in it,
Yes.
and you were just in a huge Old Navy commercial with Amy Schumer.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
And I didn't even see you share that, which, because you're a really good self promoter, I did see it later on your wall. I actually saw it on TV, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Jay Washington getting in the holding the ropes open for Amy
Yeah.
Schumer. So that's pretty cool, right?
It was cool doing that. It's always good when Old Navy gives you an opportunity to pitch their sales
Sure.
that they have going on. So that was a fun time.
Amazing. So the three of you are, I asked you to be part of this podcast to do a year end in review on 2016. A lot of celebrities died this year.
What a fucking
which will
year.
be a sad little 10 questions we'll do. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a round called Stuff That Happened, and it's going to be worth 1 point for every question you get right. Just basic stuff that happened this year. Round 2 will be called Celebrity Deaths. You'll get 2 points if you nail those, and those will be like a clue. It'll just be like, this person had this hit song or something like that. And the third round will be called Quotes from 2016, where I'll give you kind of a clue on the type of person who said it. Like, this athlete said this following quote or whatever, and then
Okay.
you'll buzz in. Now, to buzz in, you guys have to wait for the whole You have to wait for the whole question to be read so people listening at home can play along. And we have to come up with a common, like 1 or 2 syllable word that maybe means something to all three of you. So what is a fun word that we can buzz in with from the three of you? Anything that you might all have in common?
We're going to acquiesce to the white guy.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's me. I didn't realize that was me
See?
until they all looked at me.
This is the first time he
I'm
let it-
Mexican.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You don't look that at all.
Jay, he was in the movie Chirac. I don't know
Yeah,
if
the
you
hell he was.
Yeah, I was there
catering.
with you. You didn't.
You were catering.
That was actually more along what my resume says.
Very good.
Shit, I just almost think the noise would do, but
Okay.
you.
I kind of hate
Jay-
that noise. So
yeah.
how about just because there was so much death
Good.
this year, we'll buzz in with the word death?
Death?
Kind of fun? The word death.
Sure. Yeah, Buzz, right?
Right.
Nothing's more 2016 than that word.
Yeah.
If we walk out and some other celebrity dies, I'm gonna put that
I'm
on.
putting it
you.
all
boy.
on right.
I'm gonna put that.
That
on.
No,
is-
we'll buzz in with death.
We're going to buzz in with the word
Death.
death.
Yeah.
And when you know the answer, buzz in saying death and wait for the whole question to be read. And I'll keep score. And at the end, the big winner will get something, and second and third place will get something fun too. Are you guys ready to play? This is called the Trivia Showdown.
Do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Trivia showdown. Let's do it.
All right, round number 1. This is stuff that happened in 2016. So when anybody knows the answer,
Taylor
just buzz
Swift.
in. Okay. All right, what bitch? That was the first question. All right, here we go. Number 1, stuff that happened. Number 1, what city was Kim Kardashian West in when she got robbed at her hotel?
Death.
Death.
Jay Washington.
Paris.
It was Paris. That's 1 point for Jay. Jay, you ever been to Paris?
No, I have not. Not
You
yet.
filming any Old Navy commercials over by the
I
tower?
wish I was.
Do they sell a lot
very
of
good.
khakis in Paris?
They
Very
do.
good. I want your next Old Navy commercial. What would be the next best comedian that you could be in the commercial with?
Tracy Morgan.
You and Tracy Morgan over in Paris, and he's like,
You got these crepes and these khakis.
I was going to try and say
Not
something
at
about a
Walmart.
baguette, and you beat me to it in a way better, funnier way. Well done, Jay. Here's question number 2. Stuff that happened in 2016. Which pop star got engaged to a billionaire businessman, broke off the engagement, demanded a $50 million settlement
Death.
for emotional distress, and scored her own
Death.
docu-series on E?
Death.
Yes.
Mariah Carey.
It was Mariah Carey. 2 points for Jay.
Man.
Wait
He
a
knew it.
minute.
I didn't know
really, really
any
well.
of it. I didn't even know that one.
I was trying to read it quick because Jay was yelling at me, but here it is again. I'll just so people playing along can hear it. It was which pop star got engaged to a billionaire businessman, broke off the engagement, demanded a $50 million settlement for emotional distress, and scored her own docu-series for E. That's a pretty good career move for 2016.
Because she's
Yeah,
totally-
that's a lot to be
Built
doing.
that
Because she's
career
totally
back
broke.
then. Oh, that's pretty good.
Was Nick Cannon sad about this the whole time?
No,
you were with him?
Nick actually he supported her the whole way through.
Jay, what did Nick Carter have to say about that?
I don't know what the hell Nick
right.
said either.
Question number 3. Who finally won a Best Actor Oscar after 3 prior nominations with no wins?
Death.
Death.
Jay again.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio. He's winning 3-0, fellas. Aaron, you were very close. And Curtis, I think you've made a
I
peep.
knew that.
Question number 4, 2016, stuff that happened. Star Wars The Force Awakens broke the North American box office record in 2016, but what held the record before it?
Death.
Curtis.
Titanic.
Incorrect.
Harry Potter.
Incorrect. Aaron, you get a guess?
Jurassic World.
It was Avatar, unfortunately.
Mother.
Avatar.
We all gave some good ones, though.
Yes, you guys were on top of it. Very good. Question number 4 was about Star Wars. Here comes number 5, everybody. Who announced their sports retirement on March 7, 2016? Who announced it?
Death.
Yes.
Peyton Manning.
It was Peyton Manning. 1 point for Curtis. He's on the board. Aaron, no points yet. Jay winning by 2 points there. He's got 3 total. Here's number 6 for stuff that happened in 2016. What politician was rumored by the internet to be the Zodiac Killer with no proof?
Death.
Curtis.
Rat-looking bastard.
Oh, he's
Is that his name?
He didn't even know it.
Oh, damn it. Oh, Jay's got it. Damn it.
Ted Cruz.
It was Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. No possible way. The timeline adds up, but I love people who are like, nah, he probably did it. He seems like the kind of guy that would do that. Number 7. What musical won 11 Tonys under 16 nominations?
Death.
Curtis.
Hamilton.
Hamilton, 2 points. Aaron is very close on these buzz-ins, but I feel like he's just a little bit behind. Here's number 8. Real quick, number 7. Anyone see Hamilton?
Nobody has the money.
Yeah,
yet.
we're comics. What?
Get in?
It's like, what is it, probably $2.50 a ticket or something?
It's hot.
more.
It's way more to get tickets, but it's just it's like as soon as they come out, they
Yeah.
sell out.
Are you a musical guy, Jay?
I would go see that.
You would
No,
go
I'm
see
not, but I would go see Hamilton.
Interesting. I've only
Someone
seen...
else paying for it.
I think the only musical I've ever seen was Wicked, which is pretty standard for a guy that looks like me,
I used to
right?
work in a theater that had a lot of musicals.
Oh, they
I've
would
seen
pl- they would-
most of them.
But not like Broadway.
No, they were the Broadway traveling.
Oh, the traveling ones. Yeah. Very good. Where was that at?
Tucson.
You're from Arizona.
Correct.
Very good. My sister used to live in Chandler. That's all I know about Arizona.
Oh, perfect. I've been there. I did not see your sister that I
No?
know of.
I was watching the movie Sicario. Sicario?
Yes.
And at the opening
With
scene,
Emily Blunt.
when the house blows up at the beginning,
Yes.
spoiler alert, it is it says Chandler, Arizona. And I said, I wonder if that's where my sister lived. Pretty good tidbit.
Is that a point?
I did see the movie. It was actually,
0 points. For that. 0 points. Here's number 8. What popular app was released by Niantic on July 6, 2016?
Death.
Yes.
Pokemon Go.
It was Pokemon Go. Wow, Jay is really on top of the trivia game. This guy's been studying up on the year. He took no sleep in 2016 because he's so
I like
busy.
his coat too.
And he's
I
got
like
a
when
nice,
he's wearing that
he's
coat.
got a nice,
Thank you,
Very
thank you.
nice.
Trauma wear, his new clothing line. Here we go. Number 9. Who did Verizon buy in July for over $4 billion?
Death.
Was that you?
No.
Was it you? I'm going to say Jay.
AOL.
Incorrect. Now Curtis buzzed in next, so I'm going to give it to Curtis.
I know what it was.
Was it Google?
Incorrect. And Aaron, you get final guess.
I'm gonna guess AT&T.
It was Yahoo.
Yahoo.
everybody.
Yahoo.
That's why I said AOL. I knew it was Yahoo. I
Yahoo.
knew it was Yahoo.
I didn't even know this happened. I apparently noticed nothing of 2016.
Oh, you got some deaths to remember coming up. Here's number 10. This is the last question of the first round. These were all worth 1 point, and this is stuff that happened in 2016. Number 10. Who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in Stockholm at a ceremony he did not attend?
Death.
Yes.
Obama.
No.
Not Obama.
I can't remember who it is.
I like the confidence in that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! It's
that was you looked at me like you were Obama. You were like,
Yeah, that was
Obama.
like it was a
me.
layup.
Jesus.
it was me.
I was going for
Number 10. Who was awarded the Nobel Prize for
prize.
Literature in Stockholm at the
Death.
Yes.
Bob Dylan.
It was Bob Dylan. Jay really digging and picking the brain, and he got 6 points total. Curtis 2 that round, and Aaron 0 points. Wow. That was round 1. What did you guys think? Did you know less than you thought or more than you thought?
that. No, it was
It was about that. Jay, do you think you're going to dominate this next round, which is all
Hell
about
no.
celebrity deaths?
The fact that I'm making a whole video package of everybody that died using DJ Khaled's another one off every death. I hope so.
Oh boy.
Oh, great! I'm
guy
just surprised you guys know more about white people than I do. This is good.
I know white people.
That's another game show, a new podcast I'm starting called I Know White People. Here we go. This is round number 2. So this is called Celebrity Deaths. I'm going to give you like a statement about a celebrity. So it'll just be one thing. Like they had the name Prince. And then you would buzz in and say Prince.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay?
good hint.
It's not that easy, but I will say something
Yes.
like that.
Okay.
I will say this person, when it rained over this person's house, it was usually purple rain. Okay,
Oh.
and then you guys
Okay.
will go
Okay.
Prince. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. That is not one of the questions. Here is the second round. These are all worth 2 points, and we're diving right in. This is Celebrity Deaths number 1. This person played a candy factory owner with a purple hat.
Death.
Jay.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, 2 points for Jay. Gene Wilder. He was one of the best, huh?
Yes, he
Who were
was.
you most sad about this year, Jay? What was the one that
Prince.
really? Prince
Prince.
was really tough.
Prince was a tough
I
one.
could not believe when he died. I was like, like Michael Jackson, I didn't have a huge connection to, but I was
Prince, I
shocked.
did.
Like, I feel like it was shocking. But this Prince one, I feel like really people were like, oh, like those songs really, really
The
meant
fact
a
that
lot.
the world went purple.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
the country, the
Yeah.
Yeah.
world. That's
Uh-huh.
how that lets you know how iconic one person is.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane. And I can't wait to go. Didn't they turn his house into like a museum? Or is
It
his
is,
house
yeah.
already a museum when he was
no,
alive?
it was a regular house, but they turned it into a museum now. So you
can go into it?
You can go into it now.
I want to go into it.
I was watching Christmas Vacation on Christmas Eve, and the song that plays during the credits, it's called Christmas Vacation, and it said Palisades Park Records, which is his, isn't that?
Paisley Park.
Or Paisley Park, that's
Paisley
it.
Park.
Paisley Park Records.
Yep,
That
it's
whoever
Prince.
recorded that song, that was a Prince
At
produced
his
song,
house.
which I thought was awesome. What did you guys watch on Christmas Eve? Did you watch any movies?
Well, I have a movie blog, so I'm
Sure.
just watching movies all the way around. So
What's some of the most recent ones you saw?
I just saw at Regency in Pasadena. I saw Bad Santa 2.
Oh, was it any good?
It is what you expect it to be.
Very good. Very similar to the first one.
Well, there's sex scenes with him and Christina Hendricks, which
Oh.
is very.
Okay, that makes the movie worthwhile. I want to see.
There you go.
You made it sound bad.
Yeah.
Oh no! No sir, no sir.
This was my Christmas movie roundup. Christmas Eve, we watched Christmas Vacation and then Christmas Story, which we do every year.
Okay.
And then I woke up the next day and I was like, I got to switch it up. So I put on Sister Act. And then Netflix was like, hey, Sister Act 1's done. How about number 2? And I was like, Merry Christmas to me. And that was my last gift I gave myself. I watched both Sister Acts on Christmas Day, which are not Christmas movies
At all.
Not at all. I don't even think there's snow in those movies. But some quick, witty lines from Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes,
Right?
there are.
All right. So here's number 2, everybody. Number 2, Celebrity Deaths. This is the second round. These are worth 2 points. Let's see who can beat Jay, which is what this podcast has come down to.
Yeah.
Number
Well.
2, Star Trek actor who also played the main character in a movie called Odd Thomas.
Death.
Yes.
Anton Yelchin.
Yep, Anton Yelkin or Yelchin,
Yelkin, yeah.
however you say it. 2 more points for Jay. That was a real sad one, too, because that was actually in this town. I
Yes,
think it was
it
Sherman
was.
Oaks,
Yeah, it was.
right down the street, probably, in the
And
hills.
You saw everybody with that type of car. You were like, fuck
Oh,
your
shit.
vehicle.
Yeah, and then the vehicle was recalled, right? Or something about it was the thing that killed him was possibly
It was a
recalled?
brake that loose. Yeah, it was
yeah,
the
the
part.
brake parts were called.
So
My friend
sad.
still drives one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll be here.
Unless it was foul play.
Oh, my God. Number 3, Celebrity Deaths. Mom on a popular 70s sitcom with a
Death.
famous last name.
Death.
Curtis.
Florence Henderson.
Florence Henderson. 2 points for Curtis.
Effer.
Aaron was very close to getting on the
I
board.
know. That house is around the corner from here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe
Okay,
you know
I thought it was in. Okay, so the Brady house is out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know where the I know,
Lancashire and Riverside.
I know where the,
Oh, okay.
the Nightmare on Elm Street house is in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Oh, I love
Oh,
the
a
Halloween
famous
house.
comedian lives in that.
Really?
Who?
Yeah.
Is
I'll
it
say off the air.
Okay.
Jack Black? I don't know.
No.
I love the house in South
Yakov
Pasadena.
The Halloween house.
The Halloween house.
Yeah.
I've stood behind the bush, which is great. That's my favorite
Nice.
thing. And then there's the house from the Walsh's house on 90210 is
Yeah.
right down the street from a place I host trivia at in Altadena called the Rancho. Yeah.
When
But
I first
have
moved
not
down
seen
here,
it.
I went to like 60 filming locations.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You know where I
want to
go? Golf and is it called Golf and Stuff or Karate Kid? Is that called Golf and Stuff?
I don't know if it's a golf and
Where he
stuff.
takes Elizabeth Shue on a date. It's like a
Yeah,
miniature
I know what you're talking about,
golf
yeah.
course, and it's in Santa Clarita, I think, not too far from my
interesting.
house. Up
cool.
the 5 there. I'm gonna go check
We're
that out
actually
soon.
live closer to the apartment complex that Daniel lived in.
LaRusso.
Whoa.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that's not that
Here's number 4. Let's
Liquid
see.
Zoo.
Golf legend with an army of followers.
Death.
Stop.
You just
Death.
yelled God, I think. Did you yell God?
Yeah.
Jay.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer, 2 points for Jay. Jay's kicking all kinds of ass here. Here's number 5. A grandma from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Death.
Curtis.
Doris Roberts.
It was Doris Roberts, so
remember
2
her last name.
points.
Yeah, I just know Doris.
Very good. Here's number 6. Let's see if Aaron can get
We're
it.
so
Number
sad
6.
about it. We're excited
on
about
the
death.
A famous first lady.
Death.
Curtis.
Yeah, fuck you, Curtis.
Yeah, I got it. I couldn't even think about it. Yeah, death. I got this one now.
Come on, Smythe.
It's Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan.
He had
There
the
it
longest
is.
time in the world to figure this shit out.
He sure did.
There's no timer. I'm just gonna start yelling death.
I'm not. No king. My bad.
Number 7, a
Da, da, da,
stand-up
da, 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 da.
comedian who was also a member of
Shit.
Marvel's evil group Hydra.
Death.
Jay.
Gary Shandling.
Gary Shandling was
I'm
correct.
missing
Aaron, did you have that one on the tip of your tongue?
You know, you ask me about, you say anything about Marvel, I know this. You say about Marvel
I
movies, I,
didn't
know
know,
this.
but Gary Shandling's like my favorite comic. That's the worst part. Is I was like,
so sad. That was a sad
the
one.
Marvel thing threw me off. I was like, who's?
I don't
how?
want to say death.
Number 8,
Okay.
wizard with the patroness of a
Death.
Curtis.
Alan Rickman.
Alan
Damn it,
Rickman.
I had
Man,
You know, now Curtis is coming back. He's got 10 points. Jay has 14. Aaron has
Coming for
Zero.
you, brother.
We'll
Coming
talk
for
about it
you.
later.
I'm the most Chicago Cub of all of you guys.
Number 9, modern love and rebel singer.
Death.
Curtis.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Damn it.
And Jay echoed it. 12 to 14. And number 10, this is the last question for celebrity deaths. The creator of the Jeopardy theme song.
Death.
Curtis.
Alan Thicke.
Alan Thicke. And he ties the score. It's 14-14.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Aaron.
What happened to the ruler? You had to finish the question first, though.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
about
My polite ass has been following that rule the whole time. That's the thing. I'm watching you say death, and he says 3 words later, and then says your name. I'm like, this feels.
The ringer, remember?
This feels
The ringer.
trickery.
It's not a ringer. It's just like I'm just not used to like.
That's why in Jeopardy they're just clicking away like
I
crazy
if I
people.
wish I had a buzzer. Like,
You guys
I'm
are
just,
very
like,
enthusiastic.
saying,
Yeah.
like, I'm
That was
just
a
like,
fun
oh, I know this.
tidbit. I read that and I went, I knew I'd heard it before, but I forgot, and said Alan Thicke created a lot of theme songs like that. He didn't he
Facts of life.
Different
Facts of Life
strokes.
and the
Strokes.
growing. Didn't he write the Growing Pains theme
Yeah,
song?
Growing
Yes.
Pains.
Yep.
Interesting. What a talented dude. And now Robin Thicke is still alive.
What?
Right?
You make that sound like they're completely connected.
Yeah. Just wanted to.
30 years younger.
Yeah. And I understand.
Yeah,
That
but
was his son.
You're just saying if you could trade the two.
Yeah. Oh no, you made that assumption. I was just saying that fact.
Yeah.
And Robin Thicke, still alive.
That is a fact. I will
is a
give you
fact.
that.
There's
Fact.
those blurred lines, you know.
Oh, little play
that a point?
on song titles there. Very good. That was the end of round number 2. It
That's-
was 14 to 14, which is pretty intense. And Aaron, that means you have to get. Well, you know what? These last ones are worth 3 points. So if you nail some of these quotes, Aaron,
If they're worth 20,
and
I have a
to
chance.
make it interesting, I would let you guys say Aaron gets to buzz in first on most of these. And then we'll do a thing called Categories with Buds. I'll tell you what it's all about when we get to it. And then we'll close things out with some prizes and some plugs for stuff you guys have going on, including Jay's healthy resume. Here we go. This is round number 3. It is called Quotes from 2016. So I'm going to read you a quote and a little clue about what kind of person said it. I'll be like, this asshole. No, I'll be like, this actor. You know, that kind of thing. And then you will take a guess, okay? So these are worth 3 points. You're buzzing in with that word death, which was so apparent this year. Round number 3, question number 1. What actor said, and you got to wait till all the quote is
Okay,
done,
thank you for
okay?
saying that for her.
Climate change is real. It's happening right now. It is the most urgent threat facing our entire species, and we need to work collectively together and stop procrastinating.
Death.
Jay.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio. That's right. 3 points for Jay. Gives him 17 over
you know
Aaron's
Leonardo DiCaprio's
0.
political
One-
He
stand?
said it when he won the Oscar.
That is true.
Yep.
That
I did
happened.
not watch the Oscars.
And we learned that he won as a thing from 2016.
He won that by getting fucked by a bear.
Fucked by a bear.
Hey, that bear might as well have fucked him. I reached down more for the screen for Leo and that bear than I did the Jim Caviezel in the Passion of the Christ.
Oh, boy.
When they whooped the shit out of Jesus, I was like, Jesus, fight back! Even though I knew he couldn't fight back.
Is this on the test? Is this on the test?
That bear started fucking Leo. You was like, just put your dick in a bear. Just put the dick in.
I had not seen the movie yet. The bear actually...
I never saw the
I did
movie.
well.
It was doing some things to him. Like it
Hey, that
was,
bear might
it was
as
doing
well.
some things to him. Like
Bear
I'm not
might
sure
as
what was
well.
Are they
going on.
both cowboys? What is this?
Oh,
That
boy.
bear treated him like he was in prison.
Yikes.
It was like a regular episode of Oz
Oh, very good.
for the most part.
All right.
Question number 2, quotes from 2016. What female singer had these lyrics? You can taste the dishonesty. It's all over your breath as you pass it off so cavalier.
Death.
Curtis.
Beyonce.
Beyonce was correct. That's 2 points, or 3 points for old Curtis.
That's a Houston girl. I should know that.
know that one.
Very good. Number 3, Aaron, let's try and get you some points before this thing closes out. You did it so kind
I'm
to
like
invite us over to your space here and set this all up. You were the first person to respond on the thread. I feel bad. Here's number 3. What HBO actress said, "While I'm apologizing, I'd also like to take this opportunity to personally apologize for the current political climate"?
Death.
Curtis.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Incorrect. Damn it. What HBO actress said, "While I'm apologizing, I'd also like to take this opportunity to apologize personally for the current political climate"? What do you think, Jay or Aaron? Any guesses? HBO actress.
Oh, shit. Now I know.
Curtis knows it now.
Damn it.
I can't think of
Now I know it.
I know who it is.
Any guesses, Aaron?
I have 0 guesses.
Can I take another guess?
You can for no points.
70%
It's
of these.
no points. It's fucking Lena Dunham, right?
No, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, good.
She did.
Shut your mouth. Yeah,
She was
that
on
makes
Veep. That was
total
when she
sense
won
from
the
her.
Veep. The Emmy. Yeah. All right, no points there. That was the first question. I think there were no points awarded on.
Darn.
Here's number 4. What Harry Potter universe character said, "My philosophy is if you worry, you suffer twice"?
Death.
Yes.
I'm beginning to think you don't know these when you say that.
This is a character,
What,
not
is
an
it a
actor.
character or the
Yeah,
actor?
It's a character, so it's in a movie. What Harry Potter universe character said, "My philosophy is if you worry, you suffer twice"?
Dumbledore.
Incorrect. Aaron or
He's
Jay?
dead.
Voldemort.
Incorrect, Aaron?
No, guys, it has to be from Fantastic Beasts,
from
which
Fantastic
those guys aren't in.
No, they are. They're referenced though. Go ahead.
You're on the
I
right
never
track,
saw
Aaron.
Fantastic Beasts.
But do you know, I'm just going to give you a hint. Do you know the main character's name in the movie?
No.
Oh, come on.
Well, if it's not Harry Potter, I don't know it, man. I don't know the Harry Potter universe.
It was Newt Scamander.
None of us would have got that.
Never
shit.
heard that dude.
It'd be faster for you to roll dice with letters on it and get it right than ask me to name that name.
Flip flashcards. For this
Are you telling me that I should buy 2 board games of Scattergory so I have dice with letters on them? And we
Yeah,
just roll those
absolutely.
around? All right. Number 5. What Olympian said, "I definitely had too much to drink that night, and I was intoxicated."
Death.
Wait. And none of this would have happened if I hadn't done that.
Death.
Jay.
Ryan Lochte.
Ryan Lochte.
You
That's
motherfuckers.
Right.
You sons of bitches. Can I swear in this podcast?
Sure thing.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I've been cursing all the whole time.
Number 6. What rapper said, "Right now, press. Get ready to write your passive-aggressive
Death.
James
Death.
racist comments."
Death.
Season
Death.
4
Death.
racist comments. Get ready to have a field day, press. Get ready, because the show's over.
Death.
Death.
I'm going to give it to Aaron.
Kanye.
It was Kanye West. That is 3 points on the board for Aaron.
He's like, where-
Well done. Oh, my God. Finally,
Ready for
3
this
points.
craziness?
It is, let's see. I'm going to count the score up here.
One
Curtis
thing to notice
has
is
He's coming back.
5,
About
10,
15 seconds
16,
before the
17.
question was done, they
Jay has
said
5,
that.
10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 to 17. Curtis,
How many do I have? How many points do I have?
I got a couple in this 3-point round.
let me see.
Pass Curtis now.
Oh, yes. No, my mistake.
believe
19,
I'm-
17,
All right.
3.
Yeah, damn right, guys.
All right. This is number...
This is fun. This is awesome. Can
This
we
is
do
like
this
my
more?
basketball numbers.
I
This
love
is
it.
good.
You guys are doing good. This is number 7. What comedic actress said, "We don't need to be married or mothers to be complete. We get to determine our own happily ever after for ourselves"? Number 7. What comedic actress said, "We don't need to be married or mothers to be complete. We get to determine our own
Death.
happily ever after for ourselves"?
Lily Tomlin.
Lily Tomlin, incorrect. Good guess,
Death.
though.
You know Schumer.
Not Amy Schumer. And Jay, any guesses from you?
No.
It was Jennifer Aniston addressing rumors of a non-existent pregnancy.
Oh,
So people
what
said
does
she was
she
pregnant.
know?
She was like,
comedic actress is just.
well, she was. I think she's in a majority of her movies are comedic. Don't you think?
Yeah, no,
And
she's
Friends,
funny.
was a comedic show.
whatever.
All right. Number 8. What pop star said, "I'm definitely not a Sharks fan"? What pop star said, "I'm definitely not a Sharks fan"? They were performing
Death.
where the Sharks play.
Death.
Yes.
Lady Gaga.
Incorrect. I'm definitely not a Sharks fan at the SAP Center in San Jose, home of the Sharks.
Death.
Real dickish
I
thing to say.
respect her. I mean, I'm not a Sharks fan.
Pop star could be male or
No, I
female.
mean, I don't know who she is. I just respect whoever would do this in their home arena. I'm going to go ahead and just guess a pop star then, because why not? I'm going to go with Taylor Swift.
Incorrect. Curtis, any guesses?
Lord.
It was Justin Bieber. Justin
no.
Bieber. Yep. Seems like something douchey he'd say, right?
I'm sorry.
He'd be playing at the United Center. He'd be like, I hate the
like,
Bulls.
I
he's
hate
a
the Bull.
Canadian.
then
And I was like, oh, wait,
ran
yeah.
out the stadium.
That makes
we
more
go.
sense. He is a Canadian.
Number 9, what late night host said, this year's nominees are the most diverse ever, and the only thing we value more than diversity is congratulating ourselves on how much we value diversity.
Death.
Curtis.
Jimmy Fallon.
Incorrect.
Trevor
Jay.
Noah.
Incorrect. Aaron.
If it ain't them, I know
For
who
the
it is.
points. What late night host said, this year's nominees are the most diverse ever. Only thing we value more than diversity
No,
is
no, you know what I'm
congratulating
talking
ourselves
about,
on how we are much more diverse.
Because you say late night? You said late night, correct? I'm going to go with the guess of Conan.
It was Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy
Kimmel.
Oh,
We both
When he was hosting the-
I thought it was Samantha.
when he was
I thought it
hosting the
Samantha. Wow.
Emmys. He was
Okay.
hosting the Emmys. And here's number 10. This is the last question of our traditional 3 rounds. It's worth 3 points. Let's see who's going to get it. What politician said, now it's time for America to bind the wounds of division, have to get together. To all Republicans and Democrats and independents across the nation, I say it's time for us to come together as one united people.
Death.
Trump.
Aaron. It was Trump. 3
I knew
points
that.
for Aaron.
He said the
Gives
bullshit
him
during
6.
his once he won.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was right after he won.
Very good.
Right after he won.
Very good.
That was the first time I went, well, he's not 100% stupid.
He at least said that thing someone told him to say. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
But he
so
knew to
that
say
is
it.
that is our 3 rounds of 2016 trivia.
shit. You
and,
went that fast.
yeah, we did that in about 35 minutes. So good job, everybody. Curtis, right now you have
Can I just say I hate you all?
5-10, 17 points. Jay has
I love you, though.
19,
Yeah, thank
and
you.
Aaron has 6. So it's still not.
Can
You're
we
still
put
not
an
dead in the water.
exclamation point and a star by that 6?
Yes, very good.
All right, thank you.
And this is the last thing we're going to do. It's called Categories with Buds.
Categories with buds.
And for the category this time around, I thought it'd be nice and easy and fun for everybody to just name movies that came out this year. So they have to be theatrical released this year, and they have to have come out this year. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Motherfucker has a movie blog.
I know he's got a chance here. So you get.
I told you he's a ringer.
We go around it. We go around the table, and I'm going to play with you guys. And if you can't think of one in 5 seconds, you're
not gonna
eliminated.
remember.
Or if you say one that's already been said, you're eliminated. Last
It
person
takes him 10
standing.
seconds to process what he's going to say.
Came out
That's
this
right.
year,
No
right?
shit.
Has to be movies that came out this year
No shit.
theatrically. And
Bet. I'm with you. Let's
we're going to go around the circle.
Okay.
I'm going to kick it off, and then we'll go to Curtis, then Aaron, then Jay, and then back to me. Last person standing gets 5 points. We're going to do 5 big ones for this one. So, Aaron, you can come back and get some dignity back, and either Curtis or
That's
Jay
the only
will
thing
win
I
this
can
thing.
get.
All right?
You're like, you said come back, and I was like, from what?
And if I'm somehow the last person, I'll award the points to somebody, and it will probably be Aaron out of sympathy. Here we go. This is the first movie I'm going to say that came out this year, and it is The Martian. Or was that last year?
That was last year.
Oh, God. All
You're
right.
eliminated
Well,
already.
let me
You're
guys,
eliminated.
come on.
No,
let me
you're
just come. Let me hop back in. I'm going to say my favorite movie that I didn't see, starring Mr. Newt Scamander. It is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Curtis, what do you got?
Rogue One.
Rogue One. Just saw it. Did you like it? I loved it.
I did.
I want some
enjoyed
more of it.
The great last 10 minutes is the rest.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
Aaron.
I'm going to go with Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life of Pets.
Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea. I should ask you what that's like so I can buy myself some time for the next movie. I hear it's very depressing. The movie that I'm going to say is a little movie starring my friend Jennifer Aniston. It's called Office Christmas Party.
That's a great move.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
I got a bunch of swag to give out at trivia nights. Did you win any of my swag?
No, I don't. I never
Oh, I
win,
got something for you. Got something good.
Are you
What's your
buying
movie?
time for him now?
Maybe. I may have a favorite.
No.
Yeah.
I may have a favorite. in
Bad
this
Santa
race.
2.
Bad Santa 2.
Boom.
La La Land.
La La Land.
Moonlight.
Moonlight. What's Moonlight?
With Mahershala Ali. It was a movie. It's about homosexuality in the black community. And Mahershala Ali.
I saw a poster for it.
He's expected to win.
Is that Atlanta?
No, he's expected to win the best supporting actor. Oscar.
Is there a bear in it?
Interesting. Is there a bear?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The next movie that I'm
No, don't you
going to
write shit
say,
down. No, you can't write stuff down.
I'm not writing nothing down.
You are writing something down.
the movie I'm going to say is Batman versus Superman. That was this year, right?
That was this.
It had to be this year. Okay, go ahead. Curtis.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
That was literally exactly what I was about to say. I'm going to say Give Me Danger, the Iggy Pop documentary.
Yes.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. I'm going to say Civil War, Marvel, Avengers, Civil War, or Captain America, whatever that was called.
Hidden Treasures.
Ghostbusters.
X-Men Age of Apocalypse.
X-Men Age of Apocalypse. I'm going to say, that movie, Hell or High Water.
It's a good movie. The
seen all
Frontier.
these movies.
It's a Netflix movie.
Okay.
He said theatrical.
Oh, it does have to be
He
theatrical.
said theatrical.
Motherfucker.
Let's keep it theatrical.
You're out. You are out. He's specifically.
I'll give you 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Think of another one. 3 seconds.
Come on now.
Eliminated down to 3. Aaron. Michael.
Zootopia.
Zootopia. Jay.
Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent 7. I'm going to say Jason Bourne and Aaron.
Star Trek. Ooh, I got to say the next word of it.
Do it for Yelchin. Anton.
I don't remember the name of the Star Trek movie.
You could.
remember seeing the
I'll
Star
give you
Trek
3 seconds
movie.
to think of another one. To stay alive.
Elvis vs. Nixon.
Yeah, that was in theaters.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft, or was it just called Warcraft?
It was.
Or was it World of Warcraft?
Yeah,
It's basically
Either one. I'm gonna say the movie. Theatrical movie. I did not see many movies this year. Is it Star Trek Into Darkness, or was that the second one?
That's the second one.
All right, I'm out then. So it's you.
Oh.
It's down to Aaron and Jay. Let's see.
Angry Birds movie.
Angry Birds movie just on and Netflix added. I'm gonna watch it. Jay.
The Magnificent Seven.
You already said it.
that.
I never
Aaron,
said that.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
You said it like a second ago.
Yes, you did, man.
Aaron, if you could name one more, you win.
Trolls.
Trolls, he got it. Well done. Comes back for 5 points.
Yeah, guess what movies I see,
4,
guys.
5. So that means you had a total of 6 and
11.
5, 11. The final scores 19. Jay still dominated. Curtis was very close to 17 and 11 for Aaron. Well done. I want you guys to
Thank
clap
you,
for
guys.
yourselves. Can we get a little clap going?
That was fun.
I think I said Magnificent Seven already.
That was
That was
fantastic.
fun.
I've never had 3 on, so that was very fun. Did you guys have a good time?
I did have a good
I had a
time.
ball.
Was there anything that we didn't mention about 2016 that you guys wanted to maybe talk about real quick? Anything like
Someone
fun
would give
or
me
crazy?
points, I think, is what we didn't mention.
I tried to include a bunch of
Cubs
different
won the
things.
World
The Cubs
Series.
won the World Series. We didn't
That
mention
was the
that.
biggest thing.
And
that
Aaron's wearing a Cubs hat. We're all kind of from Chicago.
How about LeBron?
LeBron got his
Yeah,
title at
Cleveland,
home.
that was great.
He got
Very
the title
good.
at home in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
fun year in sports.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sports.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
loved it.
We didn't
Loved it.
mention. We mentioned Prince was the saddest.
Was the
Yeah,
saddest.
Status.
Princess Anne.
China's death got trumped by Prince.
Oh, the Brexit. The
Brexit
Brexit
happened.
happened.
was huge.
That was a big
boy.
thing.
Yeah,
These
that's
are fun things to
Barely
remember.
mentioned Trump, so thank you.
We don't want to
Trump,
talk about
yeah.
that because that's a whole.
But that's a big news.
That was a
issue.
big thing.
Oh, the FEMA camps that they're setting up.
The FEMA camps they're setting up. Yes. Let's end on a high note. What was something great that happened this year to close it out?
Oh, we didn't mention the Cubs already.
We mentioned the Cubs.
We
That was
mentioned
pretty
the Cubs.
great.
I'm actually happy the Cubs won. Like, I mean, that was
Everybody
Really
is.
exciting.
Yeah, that was a
really-
world
That was
effort.
something that
That
went
was
across
pretty
the
cool.
country, around the country.
Yeah, even
That
the
was
Cleveland
pretty
Indians
good.
were like, well, that was really nice to get.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? I think this is a good way to end it. Kindergarten Cop 2 starring Dolph Lundgren got added to Netflix. Let's all nod our hats to that. I mean, the Cubs were cool and everything, but Dolph Lundgren,
I wish you all could see the look on my face. I'm giving
basically.
Ryan.
We're going to add video podcast
Not
next
even
week.
Dolph Lundgren has seen that movie.
Jay, Aaron, Curtis, thank you guys so much for being on the show. I
Thank
have
you, Ryan.
prizes
Thank you
for
so
you.
much, man.
The big winner was Jay, so he gets first choice of these movie posters. Would you like
hell
a
yeah,
poster of The Shallows, of
The Shallows. I forgot about
Pride,
that movie. That
Prejudice,
was a
and
good movie,
Zombies,
actually.
or Masterminds? 3 movies we did not name that came out this
Damn
year.
it! I could not.
What would you
I
like,
even saw
Jay?
Masterminds.
Do you have a
I
favorite
will say
poster?
All 3 of those movies. I didn't
I will
remember.
take the Mastermind.
Yeah, how did your
Masterminds.
blogging ass
There you
forget
go.
everything, man?
Curtis, which one?
My brain just went.
Shallows or Prejudice and
I'll
Zombies?
take the Shallows.
The Shallows, and that means you get the old.
Yeah, I would've taken that
zombie.
first, man.
Very good.
I
Thank
like
you guys
zombies.
so much for playing.
Oh,
And Curtis, where can people find you online if they want to read your funny quips on Twitter or something like that? Do you do that kind of stuff?
Look me up, Curtis Smythe on Facebook.
That's SMYTHE.
Yes.
And he has a movie blog. Where can we find that movie
on
blog?
Tumblr, Mr. Smythe, please.
Mr. Smythe, please, on Tumblr for the movie blog. See
Yes.
all his thoughts and fun stuff.
All the whole year, and I will be doing it again in 2017. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ryan, you
Of
guys,
course.
and Jay, and
Dude, thanks so much for
Yes,
coming
thank you
in
so much.
on the show. Aaron Michael Marsh, thanks for hosting us at the is this the World
Comedy
Studio?
Yeah.
That's very good. And this is owned by another Aaron.
another Aaron. Aaron
so
Haber, who was
Aaron-
my roommate in Chicago 15 years ago.
That's right. That's why I knew the connection there. So very good. Shout out to the World Comedy Studio and Aaron Haber for letting us sit at a table in his great studio. And Aaron, where can we find you online?
It's really embarrassing. You find
Yeah.
me at Smythe Sucks.
You just set up a new Tumblr?
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
just started a new Tumblr. It's
Yeah.
reviews, his movie reviews.
Oh my God! I love
yeah,
that.
no, it was
That's
really
good.
pleasure to meet you, by the way.
it's a pleasure to meet you too, sir.
At Aaron M Marsh.
Aaron M Marsh.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think of a show I have coming up. Nothing I want to plug.
All right. Very good. And Mr. Jay Washington, what do you want to talk about?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything at Mr. J Washington, MrJaywashington. Check me out with Bobby Hill on the Trusty Sidekick podcast.
Love it.
TheTrustySidekick.com. We cover everything from the Marvel and DC TV shows and cinematic universes. So check us out there. And that's how you keep abreast with me. And also JWashington.com.
JWashington.com. Check out Chirac, which is on Amazon if you have streaming on the Amazon Prime. Which
I saw it and it was a great movie.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much.
Send him the link to the blog.
Yes.
And that has been it for this four-way podcast. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in 2017.
All right, man.
Peace.
Thank you.
Listener quiz.
There it is, a podcast, the last one of the year, dominated by a wrestler named Trauma/comedian named Jay Washington. Look for Jay in those amazing Old Navy commercials with Amy Schumer, where she's getting into a boxing ring. Also, check out Jay in Chirac, which is streaming on Amazon Prime if you have that right now. He was the big winner, and he got first choice of those movie posters. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and if you had a good time, leave it a review. Help me get into the new and noteworthy section of iTunes under Games and Hobbies with the Trivia with Buds podcast. Share this with a friend. Send the link to somebody. Play along with your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend driving somewhere. I had my good friends Dana and Kurt tell me they did that on their way to Palm Springs for the holidays. So thank you guys very much for listening and doing that. And if you come to my live events, I would love for you to leave a review on Yelp. I got like 5 new ones this week, and I really appreciate that because when people go to book a party or a new bar wants to try some trivia and they search trivia around the Burbank, California area, up comes Trivia with Buds with a bunch of 35 5-star reviews. So I really appreciate that. Leave a review. Tell me what you liked, didn't like. Be specific. That's always great. And share this with a friend. This is the last listener quiz of the year. Last listener quiz of the year. So we do this every episode. You're going to send me the answers to these 3 questions. And I will put all the people who got it with a right answer into a raffle. And those people will win something amazing. The prize this week is a Buds Box. That's right. I just released Buds Box Volume 3. I only have 2 left. So if you want a Buds Box, they're $20. It's filled with 8 items made by friends of mine, from comedy CDs to Alfred Hitchcock mugs to Roadhouse pin sets. I have amazing items in this last Buds Box of the year, and you can win your very own Buds Box totally free. All you have to do is answer these 3 questions in an email or a tweet or a message to me in some way. Ryan@RyanBuds.com for email, and Ryan Buds or Trivia with Buds on everything else. Here are the 3 listener quiz questions for this last podcast of the year. Question number 1. What is the capital of Mississippi? That's right. What is the capital of Mississippi? Question number 1. Question number 2. What does the acronym DOA stand for? What does the acronym DOA stand for in the world? And question number 3. Who was the star of Richie Rich, a movie from the 90s? It was a live-action adaptation of the comic book and cartoon Richie Rich. Who was the star of Richie Rich? 3 easy listener quiz questions for you. Send me the answers to those to be in the raffle for a free Buds Box. If you'd like one of the last 2 Buds Boxes, send me a message as well, and you can buy one for $20. And I really appreciate you listening to this. It really means a lot to me. I've never done anything that you're supposed to do on the schedule that you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean? A lot of times I start stuff and I'm like, I'm going to do a web series, or I'm going to do a sketch group, or I'm going to do this. And, you don't get the results you want after a certain amount of time, and you go, screw it. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've done that with literally, I would say, hundreds and hundreds of things. This podcast is one of the first things I've done. It took me 31 years, where I go, you know what? I have to make sure I do this every Tuesday. I always have one ready to go, and I really enjoy doing it. And I love the feedback that people give me for listening to it. So if you're checking this out for the first time or the 21st or 22nd time, thank you very much for doing that. From the bottom of my heart, this is the last trivia podcast of the year, and I hope to see you in 2017 with some amazing new topics, some amazing new guests, and some big, big gets. That's right, some new celebrities coming up on the show very soon. I appreciate you. Tell a friend about this podcast, and have a great New Year's. Be safe, whatever you're doing. Stay close to home, and don't do a lot of driving. And if you do have to drive, take an Uber. Bye-bye, and have a great end of the year.